the podcast. And I'm back to vlogging. Hello on the vlog. One of my friends, which I have not spoken to for a long time, has contacted me today to say that I should probably change the topic of my YouTube channel for something else, and he advised that I should probably focus on health and running and sport, which is a good way to make useful content for people on YouTube, but I don't think I would like to limit myself only to that. But besides the fact that my friend really thought that I would make this content in Polish, which is not what I will do. You have a hole here, Ida. But it gave me an idea. It gave me the idea that I could divide this channel into 3 parts, and those 3 parts would be 3 areas of life that are important for entrepreneurs and are important for managers and high-level executives, like C-level executives, and publish something related to health on a Tuesday, something related to business on a Thursday, and something related to coaching and general life organization well-being on a Sunday. What do you think? The problem with such an advice that my friend has performed is twofold. The first one is that normally people that give such advice are biased inside of their experiences, and they will probably tell you things like change the topic of what you are saying about on your channel, or they will tell you change the form of what you're doing, and really they don't have any clue whether it will work or not. It's just their advice. They think that it's like that, but there is no guarantee at all. And the second problem is that all the risk in such an advice is on the side of the people to whom you are giving advice. So my friend is not risking anything. I am risking a lot, because if I follow his advice, basically I will lose my time to do what he advises me to do, and also I will bear all the regret and all the disillusion if it doesn't work. And so advice like this is very tricky, so my friend must be very, very, very courageous that he wants to advise me, a man with 5 years of YouTube experience already. But hey, life is for trying things. Why not? Let's try. And so the topic of today's vlog will be why I run. There was a comic by the Oatmeal saying that he runs because he wants to eat cookies and all the unhealthy stuff that he has at his disposal. Well, it's not my motivation. My motivation is I run because I want to be healthy and to live longer for my children, because I like my family and I want to spend my time with my family the longest possible and in the best shape possible, because it's not really my goal to be alive, but on medication and in a hospital and artificially sustained. So this is my motivation. I want to live longer. The second reason that will appeal to C-level executives and managers, and also to some extent to entrepreneurs, the second reason is because it calms me. I've got a problem with anxiety. I've got a problem with feeling overwhelmed under a lot of tasks I have to do, a lot of projects I have to follow. And unfortunately, that's how life is. Life is complicated, and it gives me anxiety. This complication of life gives me anxiety, and running calms me, and very, very effectively, so that I am able to perform at my best. Time to record the podcast. How am I gonna do it? With the coffee in one hand and you in another. This is very, very difficult to be a vlogger, you know. This will be the podcast called Granie Gadanie, which we record with Kacper Kempisty, and we talk about music and being a musician. Podcast ready. We talked about where lies the limit between being an artist that listens to his public and then being an artist that has no voice because he listens to his public. So check it out. It is in Polish. It's called Granie Gadanie. And now let's attack the day. And speaking of the day, I have seen in my day, in planning my day, that when I try to make something before going for a run, it never works. I'm just invested in doing things that I want to do, and then I forget to go for a run, or my family wakes up and I cannot run. So basically, if I want to run, I have to run first thing in the morning. At work, I am more calm, and I am more good with people, and also I am better for my family. You know, when I finish work, I am more calm, and all the emotions that can be accumulated inside of me when I work don't pass through on my family, are not somehow transmitted on our relationship, if you know what I mean. And this is very, very important, because the family is not responsible for what you do at work or for what problems you encounter in your business life. So this is quite cool that running eliminates the risk of polluting with some bad emotions your family life. And then, of course, there is the weight loss and the better physical shape. So, the better physical shape, I don't think I have to explain it. When you run, you can basically perform all the cardio tasks in your life at a higher level than if you don't run. You are also able to climb stairs without losing your breath. You are able to run towards a bus or a tram, and it's not a problem for you. You feel in general more able to exist in the world and more confident in your abilities, which is very important. And there is also the weight loss. A lot of people run for weight loss, and I myself have started to run because I wanted mainly to improve my physical shape and to be in a better physical condition when I am older, because I want to live in a good shape, in a good mental and physical shape with my family, with my children and my wife. But a byproduct of this running is that I have lost 30 kilograms. And of course it was not only by running, it was also by modifying my diet, but I will explain it also in some future health episode on the Resonancio channel, so please subscribe and hit the bell if you don't want to miss this episode. And that's it. This is what running does for me, and this is why I run. If you have some personal perspective on running and or on sport, please leave a comment and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye bye!